Hi Year 5, welcome to your science lesson in week 3. Now, before I start going through the PowerPoint with you, I just want to explain how it works. Now, you missed a section in Year 4 where you would have been looking at some of this topic. So what I've done at the beginning is I have included some of the work that you missed in Year 4 just to get you up to speed. Okay, so I'm just going to talk you through the PowerPoint now and explain what you need to do. So these first few slides are all based on your Year 4 work. Okay, so it says, matter makes up our planet and the whole of the universe. On Earth, all matter exists in one of 3 different states: solid, liquid, or gas. And then you've got an image there of each of those things. So the first few activities are just all they require of you is to read through this information. So this page here tells you all about solids, and then you will have 30 seconds. Now this timer here, you can click on that and it will give you a 30-second timer. What you need to do is write down all of the items that you can see either in the room or where you are, your house, that are solids, and write them down. Okay, and then it does exactly the same thing for liquids. Okay, so it gives you the information and then the activity. So what other liquids can you think of? 30 seconds, and then exactly the same for gases. So you've got your information about gases here, and then some images to help you, and 30 seconds to write down as many as you can think of. And then on this screen, you've got a few more examples just to help you. Right. So that's your Year 4 catch-up. Now, going into your Year 5 learning objective, we're talking about particles. Okay, now matter is all made from particles. So where we said solids, liquids, and gas on Earth, they are the matter. So you've got the solids, liquids, and gases. They are all made up of different particles, and that's what you're looking at today. Okay. So what you need to do for today's lesson is basically just make notes. Make as many notes as you can. You can arrange them however you want to. And then on Friday, you are going to be asked to sort of pull all this information together and create a leaflet or diagram or piece of writing for a child in Year 3, explaining to them what you have learned. Okay, so that's the task, which you can do it today if you want to, but it might just take you a little bit longer. So we thought it would be quite nice for you just to do as a flexible Friday activity. So the rest of the slides now talk to you about your Year 5 learning objective, and we're looking at particles. Okay, so this is how it will work. You've got some information on solids, so the particles in solids, exactly the same, the particles in a liquid, and then the particles in a gas. And it's talking to you about how they can change from different states. So how those liquids, gases, solids can change into a different state depending on what you do to them. So we're looking at heating and cooling, and then you've got some examples there. Evaporating, so what you do with the liquids, and then cooling. Okay, so what you can do, so changing a liquid into a solid and how you can do that. Okay, so it's giving you the information that you need there, and then just a recap here. And then on this slide, this is the one that gives you a lot of your information. So it talks to you about solids. So it says solids have their own shape, they have a fixed volume, cannot be compressed, they are difficult to separate. If you look at the bottom here, then it talks about the particles of a solid. So the particles in solid stay fixed to their neighbours, line up in a regular pattern, are very close together, can only vibrate, are very strongly attracted by each other. And then it does exactly the same for liquids. So you've got the information about liquids here, and then the particles in liquids, and exactly the same here. So you've got gases, and then the particles in gases. And this is a good slide for you to be taking your notes from. Now, just a very, well, the last slide here, but just a quick recap for you. So today you can either draw a table, so you could draw that table if you wanted to, or you could make notes about the differences between solids, liquids, and gases. And then on Friday, your task is to create a leaflet for a Year 3 child, showing them the changes of state and how they happen. There are some diagrams here to help you show that process. So you may want to include one of these in your leaflets for your Year 3 child. And then if you could make sure that you include the following vocabulary: matter, evaporate, melt, condensation, and freeze. And you'll see that they are all on here for you. There you go, so they're both there. And don't forget this slide here, that's the one that will help you with most of your information. I hope that's clear for you, and looking forward to seeing some of your work that you can email in to us. Any questions, you can contact us on the Year 5 email. Okay, take care, see you soon, bye.